Honk.
And as always, the honk will lead them. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Arvanauts. Welcome, everybody, to a Tuesday stream. It is Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025, in the year of our Lord, etc., etc. Happy 2 days after Easter, I guess, to everybody, those who celebrate. And it is good to see everyone here as we get ready for not an impromptu stream. I was going to be streaming today, but originally this stream was planned to be a Fighting Fantasy Gamebook stream. And then, unfortunately, Tara wasn't able to do it because she's feeling a little under the weather. So I was like, all right, well, then I'm going to do Expeditions Rome. And then all of a sudden, the trailer for Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion dropped at 11 a.m. Eastern. And I watched it, and I was like, oh, that looks good. And I was like, you know what? I never do this. I never do this. I never want to be like, the new hotness, I'm going to play that. But it looks, especially because for myself, Oblivion was always kind of a mixed bag. I liked it, but as I've said many times, I didn't really like the Elder Scrolls stuff until Skyrim, and then I loved Skyrim. But I have to say, I saw the trailer for it. I'm like, you know what? It looks so good. The music, the whole bit. So I decided to do a special release day event. I don't know if I'm going to play through this whole game again. I'm not sure if I will. I definitely would want to be able to add a mod to it so I could get rid of that godforsaken scaling that I hate, can't stand, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean, Prince Justin? I couldn't. Yeah, Hand of Code. See, the thing that's it, right? I was really into Morrowind. I bounced off of. So I played all of the Elder Scrolls games. I played a little bit of Arena. I played a fair bit of Daggerfall. I played a fair bit of Morrowind. I remember I was living in Boston at the time, and I remember literally going to, I think, the Cambridge Galleria to pick up a copy of Morrowind, and I could just never get into it. I tried multiple times. I'm like, I must be missing something. And I just bounced off of Morrowind, and the first game I was able to get through was Oblivion of the Elder Scrolls games. Then I had to mod it, though, because I could not stand the level scaling, and I still don't like the level scaling things about that. But I won't have to worry about that too badly, at least initially. So there was that. And then once I got to Skyrim, then I was hooked. Skyrim I loved, but the leading up to it, exactly, Triffid. I liked it. I didn't like it. Exactly. He's liked, but he's not well liked. It was very Willy Loman. So anyway, but I was like, you know what? They really, like, the graphic design and everything else is exceedingly different. So I was like, I want to give this a try. And then I can hear, Paul, I can hear freaking Patrick Stewart doing his thing, and the whole bit. So and that's the deal with that. So I am excited to try it, and I do not know if they adjusted the scaling, but I do know, Hand of Code, that they adjusted the leveling. The level system is different, and that gives me hope that maybe the scale will be different also. What's up, Shadow Mage? 92 months. Let's go. Thank you so much, Shadow Mage, as always, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you. So it's between, is that what it is, Hillness? It's between the original scaling and Skyrim? Okay, cool. So I need to get through my intro because I'm excited to give this a try. Like I say, I never do this, but that trailer I was very impressed by. So if you like what you see today, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube at !ArvTube. Thanks for those of you watching over there already. Discord, !ArvCord. Twitter, !ArvTweets. Blue Sky, !ArvSky. Website, arvanellarun.com. Be on the lookout, by the way. First of all, two things. YouTube, please sub to me on YouTube. It is free to do that, but we are almost to 1,100 subscribers, and I really want to hit that milestone. Please, please, please. Thank you, with sugar on top. And you can get that content available as the minute that it's posted there. Secondly, please check out on my website, arvanellarun.com, the Hearthglow podcast, which Triffid is now doing her exceptional work in putting up there. The podcast is now complete with the live event that we had at Sacred Heart University about a week and a half ago. So now is the time time to get on board with that. So please do check that out, arvineleron.com. Financially, exclamation point Arv Shop, that's the merchandise area. Exclamation point Arv is the Patreon. We're trying to get into triple digits there. Cool stuff for you, cool stuff for the channel. Please support us there. Please support us by subbing to the channel, as these lovely people have just done. Please do more of that. That really helps us as well. You get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. What is up, Mr. Steel Rose? Oh, thank you. I am honored to be your favorite lore master. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. So yes, please do that. On the publishing front, exclamation point to Icarus, my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Exclamation point library, my Tales and Tomes, the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and source book from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And exclamation point Greyshade, my Greyshade IP, the Grey Assassin trilogy from Athos Arts. Greyshade Renegade Heretic available there. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade from our very own Trent Sparks, and you can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade. Super pumped up for that, which is releasing at Gen Con this year. That is from Brandon O'Brien and from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And as always, exclamation point BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Exclamation point Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And exclamation point Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message that we will do so for others in that situation in the future. Thank you so much on YouTube. You are doubly not here. I see and hear, by which I mean I don't see and don't hear you at all. I got you. And Hillness, I believe those copies will go out to people before Gen Con, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to speak for the Alligator Alley guys. I'm not 100% positive. Regardless, though, I will naturally sign, and hopefully, and Brandon O'Brien will be there. He will also sign it. Also, Hillness, because I know you've done this before, there may or may not be a rumor that the Friday D&D event that I have usually done, that may be shifted to a certain dark fantasy game rhyming with Blade. That may or may not have something to do with that, and it may involve a certain Blandon O'Brien as your GM for that event. Maybe. Just saying that could possibly be. All right, with that said, I'm sorry that, thank you so much as always, Prince Justin, who I know is not here. Thank you to everybody for checking this out, and let me get rid of that, and turn on that. I know I zipped through all of that. I apologize. But I'm doing it because I want to actually get to this game, because as I say, I very seldom do this. I don't like to be like, the reason I don't want to follow the trend is not because like I liked them before they were cool. It's not a hip thing. It's because usually in terms of numbers, it's just not a good idea to be, posting something that everyone and their brother is going to be playing. But in this case, the fact that it was kind of a surprise drop, like there was a lot of rumors that it was going to drop today, but the fact that it was a little bit of a surprise, and the trailer looks so good that I'm like, you know what, let's do it. So I've downloaded it, I've installed it. Oh, thank you, Mr. Steel Rose, always appreciated. So that's if it was obvious it was helped by then. Well, yes, indeed. So Beyblade, exactly, Shadow Mage. I am wearing, and I figured I would do it. I'm also wearing my What Doesn't Kill You Gives You XP shirt. And as you can see from this very fierce creature, as you can see, we are ready to go. I feel like that sets us up as ready to go for Oblivion. So as you can see, I have gotten the game. This is, again, the reason I'm able to get the game is thanks to all of your generous support. So thank you for that. And let's do this. Literally firing this up for the first time, this remastered edition. So let's roll, people. Let's see how it is. I know, right, Imaginary? They've had nearly 20 years to do it, though. Good to see you, Imaginary. I hope all's well. Yeah, I know. It's remastered. All right, let's see. Shaders preloading. Compiling shaders to optimize performance during gameplay. Oh. Well, I hope this isn't going to take a while. I was all proud of myself because I'd made the decision at about 11:20 a.m. Eastern. And I bought it and I immediately started downloading it. By the way, credit to them. It's 115 gigs, okay? I think like 10 of those gigs is like the little add-ons that I got. But basically, it's a 100-gig game. And credit to them, there was no delay. It immediately started downloading, so they were ready to go. What's up, Satobo? Will there be reticulating splines? We will see. Yeah, I guess that's what this is. It's a major new patch for Civ 7. Oh my God, everything's going on today. Yes, agreed. So this is the thing, and also it's good to see you, Satelbo, man. I hope all is well. We will see if Khajiit has a coin or not. The thing about this, honestly, one of the reasons I wanted to look at this is I wanted to get a sense of what vibe this is giving me for the game I'm really interested from them, which is Elder Scrolls 6. Now, I understand that Skyrim has issues. I am fully aware that Bethesda is far from perfect about anything when they release games. However, it is also the case that there have been two series over the last 15 years of my gaming life that have occupied most attention for me. That when I think back, I go, those games were amazing. And that is, the first one was Mass Effect, the Mass Effect series, and the other one is Skyrim. And I have to give that a little bit of credit. I can't just go, oh, it's because of, like, it really was a pretty epic experience for all of its problems. And so I am really interested to see how they do with Elder Scrolls 6. Hey, what's up, bro? I was just talking. It's so funny. Last night, one Mr. Zach Clay and myself were doing our Gen GMs recording, which, by the way, you should check out at Gen GMs. Live Suing has been doing the short videos. Those have been going very well. And we have a new long form video that we just recorded last night on DM and GM tips. You should check those out. You should also check out Zach on Critical Role. Thank you very much. GMing for such notables as Liam O'Brien and Ashley Johnson in Humblewood Beyond the Canopy. Shameless Zach plug off. But anyway, but we were talking about this last night, and we were talking about whether Oblivion was actually going to drop today. And Zach said he thought it was, and I mean, it seemed like there was a good shot at it, but it still was pretty cool that they dropped it that way. So, no, well, that's different, Triffid. That's fair. You know what? That's fair. I would include that. See, the thing is, though, no, you're right, actually, because that's true. I would have to add the third to that would be the Final Fantasy VII remakes, because they're so good. They're so good and so surprisingly, like, expansive when they didn't need to be to, quote, make money. Yes, you're right. I'll add that in. So Mass Effect series, Skyrim, and Final Fantasy VII remakes. That's a good call. But yeah, so I'm excited for this. The only issue that I ever had with it was... Hey, what's up, Brendan Wallach on YouTube? Listen, I mean, I agree with you a little bit about the remastered thing. The question, though, is whether, because when I watched the trailer, see here, let me give you an example quickly of the difference among these things. I played the Kingdom of Amalur remastered, and from everything I saw, that remastered version was not very much different than the original version, except for a few new shaders here and there, and let's call it a day. That, to me, is trafficking on nostalgia. I was not impressed, honestly, with the new work they did there. On the other hand, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth are literally meditations on what it means to do a remake. I thought those games were spectacular. So, and they really are almost different games. I can't tell, but it felt to me watching this trailer like they made a lot of changes. And if they were doing that, and basically there was a studio they worked with, I can't remember the name of it, not Volition, another game, another V studio. If they are able to change the leveling system, radically overhaul the graphics, change the way that the gameplay actually operates in a lot of fashions. If they did that, then this is more than just a nostalgia play, right? So it totally depends on, no, I know who you are. It totally depends on what that situation actually is. So Virtuous, that's what it is, Virtuous. Yeah. No, I know originally. So that's what I'm saying. I will be the first to call this out if this is just a nostalgia play. But it was a pretty extensive game, like trailer showcase, like 10 minutes or something. And about 6 minutes in, I was like, this looks really good. And so I was like, I'm interested, as you all know, in storytelling, and I'm interested in the way that we change and alter stories. And how sort of even the mythologies of it. There was a really interesting article I read about Tolkien and about myth making and how Tolkien actually interrogates mythologies too. So I'm curious a little bit about whether this is something like that, whether this is interrogating a bit of the mythos of the Elder Scrolls series. If so, I'll be impressed. And that's going to be the key. Well, we'll see. It's possible that they're very far away. I don't know until I actually play it. I wanted to give it a shot and see. You might be right. I don't, and again, when I came, Oblivion, I liked okay, but I didn't love the game. The first of the Elder Scrolls games that I really loved was Skyrim. So I have to see whether this remaster changes the way I feel about some of it, especially in the scaling. But we'll see. And of course, we're still going to get Patrick Stewart. Now that would be clever. By the way, if they remastered it where like Patrick Stewart recorded new lines, that would be pretty. That would be kind of badass. No, it's all right. It's all right. I get it. I don't blame you. Again, if this is just another nostalgia play, I'll call him out for it. But I don't know if it is yet. Also, it's been 15 years since I played Oblivion, so I don't know how much I remember all of it, but we'll see. Man, yeah, preloading. I guess this is just a one-time thing, which is nice. You thought Baldur's Gate 3 would be one of those games in the last 15 years? Yeah. Yep. Which actor, Brennan? 99%. Here we go. 100%. Load it. Load to 100%. Okay. Shaders preloading 100%. Compiling. Okay. All right. Okay. I like it always being a little lighter. Yes. Okay, here we go. How's the music, chat? This music is so good. No, I get it. What's up, troll? Good volume? All right. Now, the question is, do I want large? I think I want medium. Let's see. Novice, apprentice, adept, expert, master. No. As always, default. I'm using keyboard and mouse, so forget the controllers. All right, here we go. Can they get through a credit scene without a crash? Virtuos. Okay. All right. I like what I see. Oblivion Remastered. Press any button to start. I like the fire effects. I pressed a button. Oh, yes. I confirm I will give you my firstborn. Yes. All right. Options. We, as always, have to invert as God intended. All right, here we go. New. Yes, start a new game.
I was born 87 years ago.
Ooh.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold,
I need to
in
desync this.
darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Huh. I'll VSync it in a minute. Wow. Okay.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433.
Lands of Lore, yeah.
These are the closing days of the third era.
I heard that it was on Game
Final
Pass, yes.
hours of my life.
It's a great opening. Dude, that music, though. The music is always off the hook. How good is the music? A lot of stream tearing. As I said, I'll fix the VSync in a minute. It is a great opening. Ooh, that screen tearing, though. I don't want to press escape because I don't want to miss it. I don't want to cut the screen off. Looks gorgeous. Oh, screen tearing so bad. VSync, I can't. I don't want. I don't want to skip it. I just want to get VSync running. Ugh. What's up, Baron Valor? Okay. I think I also want to make the text size large, actually. I want to witness the HD jank. Wow. Okay. First of all, whoop. I apologize, chat. I'm going to do that again because I want to do it without the VSync, with the VSync on, so I don't get that screen tearing. Also, yeah. Yes, please. All right, let's try that now. New game. Oh, wait. God damn it.
I was born 87 years ago.
Sorry, you're going to hear this one more time.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler.
Unreal Engine 5, Brendan.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
That's better. Stream tearing fixed.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
It's a great opening. I got the deluxe version with the DLC. It has Shivering Isles and the other one that I can never remember. All right, sounds good, Troll. yeah, Mr. Steel Rose. And I do remember Patrick Stewart on Lands of Lore. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Okay. Here we go. Right. All right. So let's see. Oh, also they changed around the shape, the way that they captured sort of the head shapes. Like that looks amazing. That looks absolutely amazing. Games are way more than graphics, but let's just take a moment. Breton. Meh. Okay. Dark Elf. Hello, I last was an extra and escaped from New York. I don't care what you say. The only caviar is salmon caviar. Okay. Imperial. Yeah, I'm a diplomat. I'm a trader. And I got awesome hair. I look vaguely like an older version of Matt Mercer. That's funny, Brennan, yeah. Yeah, welcome everybody watching on YouTube and on Twitch. Welcome all. Yeah, and I got the deluxe edition because I was like, you know what? I was very impressed. Khajiit! We have wares if you have coin. Okay, now I'm going to let everyone know in a minute what I'm interested in, character-wise. Nord, yeah. Hey! Hey! These faces look awesome, though. Redguard. I never played the game Redguard. Wood Elf. Okay. Now, here is what I would like to play, chat. I would like to play... I do have the Horse Armor DLC. Right off at the very beginning. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that, Brennan. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes, indeed. Actually, why was that not visible? No, it shows that. Oh, because... There we go. All right, let's take a look at the females. Okay. Ooh. I like the dark elf look is great here. I love the dark elf look. The high elf look here. You played a Breton? Yeah, I mean, I was going to say. The Imperials. That's a cool, yeah. Nords. Nice, nice. Red Guard. Okay, very cool. All right, so now here's the question that I have to figure out. Here's what I have to figure out. I would like to play, and remember, I played Oblivion. I did finish it, but I played it like 15 years ago before I was even streaming. Incidentally, I've now been streaming for over 13 years, incidentally. I did not make a big deal of it this year because there's been a lot going on, but yes, 13 years of streaming on this here platform. So, okay. So now what I have to think about is I would like to be able to play either a full one of three characters, okay? Either a full-out spellcaster, which is what I basically played a destruction mage in Skyrim, and I did like the whole like blasting you from a distance with fire sort of thing. So either that, a summoner, where I can basically summon creatures that can fight for me. I like those characters sometimes too. Or a spellblade. Now I'm tempted to play some kind of a spellblade. If I'm going to do that, if I'm going to play a spellblade, presumably I would need some magic capability, but also theoretically the ability to not get crushed by... Oh, very cool, but I didn't realize that. Yep, 115 gigs. So the question is, do I get... Like, what race would I need to do that? It's not going to be Argonians, I don't think. I could play a Breton. I like destruction magic. I'm not super interested in playing a Dark Elf, although I think the Dark Elf looks cool. High Elf. Exceptionally gifted in the arcane arts. I don't love the fact that they're that vulnerable, though. If I want to be a Spellblade, probably not a good idea. Imperial. Oh, and the other thing is, I want super diplomatic. I also love playing characters that are super diplomatic. So, yeah, elves, you think are the magic users? So I'm thinking of like... So... You know, I've never played a Khajiit, and I've often thought it would be cool to play a Khajiit. Are Khajiits useless except as thieves? Do people think? People who have played this before, are Khajiits like only thief basically useful? What's the opinion of chat? Thinking about Khajiit, I'll come back to that. Not Nord. Not orcs. Redguard. Or possibly wood elves. Wood elves or Khajiit. So what do we think, chat? No, there's a few other people there, but they're being quiet about it. Chat is cut on Francais, so there you have it. Exactly, Bit. If you're not playing a thief as Khajiit, you're playing at a big disadvantage. Okay. I'm trying to decide. Oh, man. Could they... What about this? What about this? Could they be a stealth, like a stealth mage? You know what I mean? Like, so imagine this scenario. I'm sneaking through a dungeon. I see a creature. I wait, and then I blast it into Oblivion with a fireball from the shadows. Is that viable with a Khajiit, or is that just... That's a nice fantasy, Arv, but it ain't happening. Does everyone know what understand what I mean? I don't want to like min-max per se, but I don't want to, I mean, I could always, I guess, you know, I don't, it's okay if this doesn't work perfectly, but open stats. Agility's 50. I mean, they have skill in heavy armor, +5. This is doable, maybe. Intelligence 40. Destruction +5, +5. So maybe we make them into a stat. Yeah, I'm going to do it. You know what? Whatever. I'm going to do it. Okay, now. Anaquina, the harsh region where you lived and trained hardened your body and taught you how to defend yourself with your bare fists or any weapon you could find. Okay, or your parents lived in Palatine and your childhood memories are filled playing and running around in the jungles or on the pristine beaches. Does that change stats at all? Oh, it does. Okay, if I do Anaquina, it means my endurance drops, my strength increases. Do I want more strength or do I want more endurance? Yeah, a bit. Oh, thanks, Brennan. Yeah, the Brett and Mage melee build. That's cool. No, it's the same. You see it, Bit? Intelligence 40, intelligence 40. In fact, I think the only thing... Some skills might change. Do they? No, the skills are the same. It's just that stat. Do I want strength more or do I want endurance more? I think if we're going to make a thief mage, I think if we're going to do that, then we need to have more endurance. So I'm going to go with that. Okay. Body. Ancient. Okay. Young. Old. Young. Old. How about... make him slightly, you know, middle-age-ish. Let's do that. Head. All right. Yeah, Chad. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The inevitable bonking will lead you in the shadows. I am thinking about Avowed down the line, Brendan. It's definitely on my radar to check. In a couple of games from now. So, I don't appreciate. Okay, let's do there. Raw. Okay, no, it's too much. Yep. Raw. Oh God. No, how about we do? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Cheeks. Raw. It's the blowfish Khajiit. Khajiit has wares if you have... Yes, in fact, Shadowed Mage, Brennan, in Twitch chat, is a huge Talos principal guy. And I played through the whole first one, of course. I think sort of medium. Blah. Let's do a little under. High cheekbones, too high, jeez. I've already got high cheekbones. Pronounced. Let's go with that. Blah. Okay. Chin. Let's go with that. Okay. Let's go with that. Jutting chin. I have a jutting chin. Okay, that is too jutting. Let's go within the middle there. Okay. Large chin. Medium chin is fine. I have a tall chin. A little taller. I have a wide chin. Oh, too wide. Okay. Eyes. There thank God this is good. You have to have the sound effects, chatter. It doesn't work. Large. What? Small. Tiny little eyes. Enormous eyes. I'm ready for sleep. Catnip. Sleep. Catnip. Sleep. Catnip. Catnip. Sleep. Catnip. Sleep. It's good either way, though. I love having conversations in both of those places, Brennan, to be fair. Let's see. Yes, that's what I heard too, Satobo. All right, let's see. Ugh. What the frick? What? What? What am I even looking at? Oh my god, weird. Okay, no, let's just do that in the middle. Okay, and then my eyes off super. Oh my gosh. I appreciate everything you've done for me. Some of these tweaks are awesome, and then some of them you're like, tone. Oh my god. Okay, we'll come to that. Face. Wait, didn't I do that already? Rah, 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 rah. Oh, okay. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, oh. We gotta have a little bit of a mane. Well, that's true. That's true at the moment. I'm trying to get both of those. Okay, let's see. Let's go here. He said. Forehead. Forehead. Let's go. I still like. It's too many. I like the original look of this guy, so I don't want to make huge changes. I'm just doing little tweaks. Wait, I need to see. Oh my gosh. Nah. Okay. Jaw. I already did this, didn't I? Oh, that was the chin. Ah! Ma! Ma, see? You'll do what I say. No, that's absurd. Let's go with... I don't mind a little bit. He started to look... The more I work on him, the more he started to look like Wolverine. Oh, cool, Brennan. It's starting to look more Wolverine all the time. Okay. And then we go down, up, down. Let's go with a little bit. Let's go with that a bit. Yeah. Okay. Now, mouth. Meh. Meh. Frosted Flakes. They're great. Okay, how about no? Yay! I feel happy. I feel pretty. I feel despair. Yay! Despair. Less despair, less despair, less despair. Yay! Yay! Less despair, no more despair, more despair. Yay! I can't with this. I can't. Let's try to keep you pretty neutral, okay? Maybe a slight upturn. Like that. Okay. High mouth. Low mouth. Go with that. Oh, that's one of these deals. Let's go with that. Okay. Can't make a saber-tooth Khajiit. That would be pretty awesome, actually. Rort, 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 rort. Okay, no. Let's do that dead on in the middle, please. Overbite. Underbite. Okay, let's... Okay. And the nose. Up. Down. I like it where it is. Pointed nose. Flat nose. Flat nose living in the city. Oh, that's terrible. No, let's get a little bit of a nose here, okay? Tall. Short. Hee. Meh. Okay. Tilt up, tilt down. Slightly on the downside, maybe? Down, up. No. I think that's pretty good, actually. Oh my god. Every part of this is just crazy. Happy despair. Happy despair. With a bridge. Can I take it to the bridge? Like. Yeah. And then. Okay. Large nostrils, small nostrils. Let's go with the slightly larger. Slightly. Okay. Thin, wide. I actually like slightly wider. Okay, and then tilt up, tilt down. Definitely not down. Maybe a bit up. Okay. What the frick? That's called a Celian? How is it different than the bridge? It's the spot in between, I guess. No. Okay. Up, down. Okay. Nope. Too wide. Too narrow. Okay. And lower Celian. I think I've ever heard of Celian. Oh, an Oblivion AI? Yeah, I'm not an AI guy though, unfortunately, Brendan. That's the problem. Okay. So, I don't love. I want to affect something about the thin wide thing. All right, the bridge. Where's the bridge? This is the one. Okay. All right, now tone. The eyes. Blue. Oh, yeah. Ah! No. They're cat. It's Khajiit. The heck? Wow. There's a lot of options for tones. All right, that's terrifying. Ah! No. No. They're Khajiit eyes, for the love of God. I want to like purple on this more than I do, but I don't. Green eyes, Mr. Burton. Arves wears a view of gold. Hi, Geister. No. That's not... I kind of like the blue, actually. Okay. Eyelids. Ooh, interesting. I like that for flavor. Maybe just a touch. Nah, I don't want eyeshadow. Okay. Now, fur. Fur style. Here we go. He's a maniac on the floor. Do. And it doesn't do it. What? The top knot. A mohawk. Wait, can I? Yeah! Yeah! I'm not doing a mohawk, but I don't... What's up, punk? Okay. Ah! No. We're not... No. Yeah, I don't love the braids in the back there. Literally a mullet. What about Bingos? He's been hitting the skeet too much with the red eyes. Yeah. Okay. I am so tempted to do this. I'm not going to because I don't actually think it would fit my character, but it's so tempting. No. No. That's boring. That, though. Party in the back. Yeah. All right. Okay. And then color. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. I kind of like that. Oh! That's weird. What? Oh, God. I feel like if I can't take him seriously, nobody else in the game will take him seriously. I don't. No. I can't do it. Ah! Khajiit is feeling rather sick. Kind of like that. Okay, pattern color. Purple way too strong. No. Could we do blue? I don't want the... No, because then it kind of disappears. I like a little bit of the pattern. No, but then it disappears too much. Do I like that or not? Yeah, I kind of like that. I try to blend it with a bunch of Argonians. Okay. I like this. Seas in the dark. Improved endurance. Or I Wait, I spelled it wrong. Yeah, yeah. It's for Sherbert. Let's go. Sherbert. Oh, male prefixes and suffixes. Geister, are you terrified that I'm actually using something which is maybe a little more, you know, like not necessarily Khajiit based? I mean, it is Khajiit based. Sherbert Elleron. Oh yeah. I like how chat's reaction to this is dead silence. Chat's like, okay, if you say so, Arv, you can name it after your cat. What's up, Nonstop? What's wrong with me naming it after my cat? Okay. All right. I am sure. Wait. I clearly made the mistake that I often make, which is that I inverted the wrong axis. Oh, God. All right. What's the thing that... there we go. No, not that, but that. Nope. Apply. There we go. Yeah. Look at my guy. Look at him. Look at this guy.
Wake up, kitty, kitty. That's it. There's a rat in my cell, Khajiit. A fat, tasty rat. Does the kitty want it? Is the kitty hungry? You'd better take whatever you can get in here, Khajiit. They don't feed the new prisoners. Didn't you know that? First, they starve you. Then, they beat you. Then, if you're lucky, they kill you.
He's kind of an orange Khajiit.
That's right. You're going to die.
Oh, I love that bit.
In here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming for you.
Before you go on with your monologue, I'm actually going to save the game if I can. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I have no inventory. I do have a little magic, though. I'm going to need to... Okay. How do I... Damn it. Okay, I did manage to quick save. How do I save, though? Systems. Is it here? Ah ha ha! Okay. Alright.
That door behind us.
Wait, I can't... What? I can't change... I'm not allowed to change the name? Really? Yes. Okay, wait a second. And I want to change one other thing. I want to move the text up to large. Okay. Confirm.
Yes, sir. My sons. They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open.
Hello?
Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
I'm here.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
Look at this.
Prisoner, stand away from the door.
All right.
Over by the window now.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
I have too. You're Patrick
Let me
Stewart.
see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
That's wild.
Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Who are you? Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet.
You're the Emperor.
As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Who are you?
I am your Emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
So you say. What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern you,
Looks
prisoner.
like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
They're like, I guess there's no, there's no way to fix it. I'm like, Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Aw, look at my badass. Yeah. Yeah. Block. 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 Stealth punch. Look at the lighting. That's pretty sick, actually.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Protect yourself.
The captain's down. This ends here.
For the
Oh, jeez.
You thought we'd go down easy?
Die! Down!
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
Does Captain Reno have anything on her, like all those things?
Oh. Could they be waiting for us here?
Don't. No, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
Ooh.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
Yeah, you take point. I like how they just let me go. They're like, yep, it's my lucky day. Okay. So. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Khajiit
You stay
assassin.
here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Yes, sir. How do... I'm... Oh, hey, hey! Rat! Nope! Okay. Rat meat. Rat meat, living in the city. Okay. So... Okay. I have... Yeah, I know about that. Okay. So, I have... I want to look up magic. Clairvoyance. R, show shortcuts. Ah, okay, okay. Actually, no. Let's put that there. Let's put... I thought I could already see in the night. What? Clairvoyance on self. Does it say what clairvoyance actually does? Night Eye. Can I not do... Wait. Literally killing rats in my basement for my new encounter. Alright, sounds good. Have fun, Ren. You use the rat as a carry purse. I was going to say, clearly a cat needs to destroy a rat first. I imagine it will nonstop, and I kind of wish I could have waited for that, to be honest. All right, how do I actually get to the shortcuts, though? Look at the bugs on those things. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Although... Very cool. All right. How do I live without you? Okay. Yeah, they have numbers, but it's not doing anything unless it's F1, F2, or whatever. Yeah, shortcut slot N1. Oh, okay. It's doing it, but then how do I... No. All right, so I see how I can switch. How do I actually use the cast spell as C? Okay. Glad to know, by the way, that the what do you call it? I'll take all this. Glad to know that these are just as good as they always were as far as ragdoll physics. Wait a minute. Need a key. Can I pick the lock? Cannot be picked. Okay. Alrighty, I'll have to go the long way then. Well, I was trying to do it... Ha-ha! Blocked! Suck it! That's right, I blocked you. Khajiit is better than you. Yeah. I'm not going to use a rusty war axe, though. Look at this. I remember this basement, and oh my goodness. Look at this. It says rat. See? Rat. Oh. Well, well, well. Pick up the bow and practice using it. Yes, sir, game. I will do that. Wait, press what and equip both the bow and arrows? Press I, you mean? Okay. Can I pick it up? I can! That's cool. Alright. Dirt. Okay. Ah, delicious. Whoa. Hi. Oh, wait. Also... Hang on a second. Hang on just a second. Got a thing I have to lockpick. But first of all... Okay, rusty iron bow, rusty iron dagger. Nice. Okay. Like what I see. I still wish I had kind of a cape, though. Let's make that 8. And let's make this 7. And then bow 6, katana 5. Bow 6, katana 5. And let's also put the shield on 5. Wait, can I do both? Oh, alright. Katana 5. Shield 4. What? No. That's what I meant. Okay, so now... Damn it. That's not what I meant to do. 6. Yeah. Do you have wares if people have coin? I've never played a Khajiit before. Look at the leaf. Screenshot. Can I climb this? It looks gorgeous. Lockpick time. Living in the city. Okay. Try to pick most locks. A to D. W, move your mouse up to move the pick upper node to tumbler. When it reaches the top lock, you hear a metallic sound. Press space to secure it in place. When all tumblers are secured at the top, the lock will open. Oh. Yes, it was extremely easy. Oh, and then I also got some other stuff, didn't I? Oh, scrolls. And an iron key. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oop. God damn it. Open your journal, navigate to the magic tab, equip the clairvoyance spell. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I cannot put potions on that, or I'm going to basically spend the entire time getting rid of potions, like I've already done. Okay. Come here, little rat. I accidentally shot another arrow. Well, okay. Live and drink. Nice. Okay. I'm going to get overloaded very quickly. No. No. That's not... I mean, it's not... like, the weight is just not... Okay. How about we don't do the... Look at that! Look at that! Dude. Look at how badass that looks. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yep. Plate mail thief mage sounds like min-max to me. That looks amazing. Oh my god. That's wild. Triffid, are you suggesting that I not wear a hood? I am over encumbered. Can I carry more than M? Shift left to drop items you do not need. Okay. I probably don't need 3 Mythic Dawn hoods, right? What? Okay. It's always the thing in these games. Maybe. It's always a thing in these games that I always like. I always like having the original stuff I started with. I keep that in the inventory. I don't hoard everything. Like, I get rid of a lot of these things over time, but I do get rid of that. I'm not going to... I mean, the only reason I want to hold on to this is because of what I'm going to get, like, selling it. But... Okay, I don't need 2... In fact, I don't need either War Axe, given that it's worth 4 gold, so... We are going to... get rid of both of those. I don't need 2 clubs either. Okay, should be good for now. The classic, and then it all falls. Okay. We talk this over. Okay. Gold per unit of weight. Oh, man. I will take all of that. I'm over encumbered. Why? Because I got some skulls? Huh? Is that why? Oh, right. And then you use this to have some... Yeah. I will eat one of them. I don't think I actually need bones, so... Classic. You take everything that's not nailed down, and then you immediately are like, nope, can't do all that. That was a zombie. Sure was. It was cool that it started out that way, too, with, like, going after the rats, and then all of a sudden, like, a zombie gets into a battle with it, and you're like, okay. Sneak attack for 2 times damage. Oh, jeez. Whoop. Okay. The inventory is definitely similar, and it was never a strength of the original Oblivion, but... what I'm trying to figure out is if they just made graphic improvements, or they said they did a lot of other things to it too, and they have definitely made it some adjustments. Marksman increased to 9. I'm impressed so far, though. This looks absolutely spectacular. Okay. I wonder if... Oh, you can hold down R to bring up your shortcut key. That's cool, too, actually. Does that pause? Let's find out. All right, let's watch when something is falling. No, it doesn't pause it. Okay. D&D taught me not to follow will-o-wisp. You got that right, yeah. I love that you can get the arrows back. I mean, you could in the original. Again, it's been 15 years since I've played Oblivion, so... The only thing I did not like about the game was the scaling, and the story was okay. I shouldn't say that. I liked it. I didn't love the game, but... Super cool so far. Oh. That looks like a boss fight setup if I ever saw one. Oh, shit. What? I don't remember what the trick was to this. Why? No. Damn it. Wow. Damn. I'm gonna try to do that again because I'm missing something. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was pretty close. All right. So, quick save. Oh, shoot. What? Damn it. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to do what I was trying to do before. Okay. I have to figure this out. Ah! Interesting. Okay. I have some work to do to figure that out. I obviously do not have a grasp on that. Hey, what's up, Lord Cucumber? I don't know because we've only had the one sort of conversation so far that I don't think involved that, so I don't know. There's definitely some of the jank. The janky McJank, which, you know, most people I know wanted. This is very... This feels like Bad News Bears to me right here. Lettuce. Ugh, tomato. Why would I bother to take that? Okay. I'm over encumbered. I'm not going to keep all this stuff. I have never tried lockpicking IRL. I've actually thought it would be interesting to give it a shot just to see. That would be kind of neat. Oh my god, 30 weight? No. I cannot carry that, sorry. Tempted not to carry 2 bows, except I don't want to get rid of them. I don't want to lose out on one. I would get rid of... Yeah. I don't need that. 12 to 3 weight. 4 to 3 armor. It's not worth the weight boost. I'm just keeping most of this stuff to sell, to be honest. Lighting effects are spectacular in this. Have you tried lockpicking IRL, Bit? Yeah, I'm not. Not keeping me a rusty iron war axe, sorry. Oh, hi. What? Why are you just standing there? Never mind. You probably should not be focused in the wall. just a word to the wise. My experience, staring at the wall, usually not a great idea. If you're in a random, if you're a rat. You have an orange belt of lockpicking? They have belt colors in lockpicking? This is awesome. I didn't know that. He saw me almost immediately. Can I shoot those? I can, but they don't put them out. I guess this is not Thief. It was worth a shot. He smelled me. Listen, what kind of immersive nonsense is... All right. I think you're probably right. Okay. Right. I know everyone does stealth archery, but God, is it fun. All right. What? I'm over encumbered. Oh. Okay, I suppose. I know the whole dagger thing for a rogue, but not feeling it. That clairvoyance is just your smell. Yeah, but it's like a tutorial area rat, right? Its smell is supposed to be more limited. Oh boy, that doesn't look dangerous at all. Ale! Drain intelligence, drain willpower. Yeah, well, pretty much that's more or less right. Hold on to one of those bottles. Great. That's great. Did I take it? No. Sneak increase to 14. Smellvoyance. Sometimes you just have to scent out the right path. Ho ho! That's right. Mid-belly. Maybe don't jump up like this. Ooh. Wisp stalks. Spoon! Oops. Yeah, I'll take all that. Over encumbered. Yeah, well, what if I ate a lettuce? Now I'm not over encumbered. The classic, chat. Wait, am I over encumbered again? I am. Okay, maybe I have to drop something a little more than that. Okay. This thing is not worth holding on to. Remains of a spoopy bard. 360 no scope archery. Exactly. Shortcut items and spells. Thanks, game. Like, what do you think I've been doing? It's like, hey, you know what you can do? Okay. Nice, they've left a welcoming for us. Great. That's wonderful. Hello. Wish that you could actually title the saves. Okay. Cheese wheel! All right, chat. We've officially won the game. We have found a cheese wheel. Let's go. They do weigh a bit. 15 pounds. So I do have to eat a couple of them. But just so you know, we've found some of these. I don't want to get rid of these because it's worth money. That is worth nothing, though, so I'm going to get rid of that. Goblin head is not... Wait, what? I'm doing that. Where is this goblin, allegedly? Yeah, okay, fine. Where's the goblin, though? Okay. Due to sporting a skull. Okay, I can activate it to create potions and poisons. All right. Whoops, nope, nope. No. All right. Alchemy skill. Make your creations more powerful. The more potions you create, the higher alchemy skill will increase. Use additional apparatus to improve the strength of potions you increase. Okay. So, if I want to restore health... along with the tomato... right? Wait. Okay, hold on. So I do that. So we're going to do restore health and a cheese wheel. How do I actually make it? How do I make the thing? I named it. Yeah, I know, I'm doing that. I don't... Do I have to use... Okay. The hell is that? Restore health. I don't understand how to actually make it. So if I do filters and I just say restore health, restore fatigue. I go back. Go that, that, and that. Restore fatigue on self. Okay. Cheese wheel. Okay. Okay. What if we do... Also can't... It's not easy to get rid of, like, items when you have them in there. Okay, so... Damage fatigue. Damage health. Damage fatigue. Damage health on self. Okay, that doesn't sound very exciting, but... Okay. I don't know how much I'm going to be doing with that, with alchemy, but... Hello. Perhaps you're wondering why I've come to speak to you. You should! For I am staring into your soul. My name is Sherbert Eleron. My story begins, as most great stories must, at the beginning. It began when I found this hood. This hood. And then it continued when I found this bow. I am judging you, not so silently, as I stare directly into your soul. Now, I cast a spell. No, I don't. I can't do that when I'm sitting. I have to stand up. It's very, very important. Wait. How do I... Uh-oh. How do I stand up? Oh, no! Khajiit cannot move! How do I stand up? Oh no. I can't stand up. The stool of doom. Once you enter it, you can never leave. How do I stand up from the freaking stool? There we go. Jeez. Roasted rat. I had heard something like that. Good stuff, good stuff. Well done, Shadow. Thank you for the bits. Man, stools are dangerous, chat. I don't know. I don't remember that being a thing in Oblivion, like that you had to be careful of stools because it was janky or whatever. I don't know. I'm going the right way. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Whoa. You see those freaking traps? Bear pelt. That's gonna be, yeah. All right, we're going to drop this bone. This is so much weight. It's worth 40 gold. I hate to get rid of something that's worth that much. Okay, that's not worth anything. That's not worth anything. What's up, Lego? Oh, yeah. I like that a lot of people were like, I hope Bethesda doesn't get rid of some of the original jank. As if Bethesda's, like... they can't get rid of the jank when they try. Like, why would they, you know? I mean... Adds new jank. Hey, what's up, Classic Or? Welcome. That's true, that's true. But Bethesda, I mean, according to Bethesda, they were a big part of being on board with all of it, but, like, who knows if that's exactly true? Golly, I don't want to get rid of it. Interesting. Really? Lego, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I mean, the question is how much because Bethesda's busy doing, like, number 6. So the question is how much they were involved. I need to get rid of something. The issue is if I get rid of... Yeah, I'll get rid of, Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. It just automatically does. Okay, so there's that. That just automatically does. Okay, cool. All right, good. So he literally... I think what happened was I shot him, he came running towards me, and then he fell over this and, like, set off his own trap. I think is basically what happened. Hi, Tari. EXE fan, what's up? Good to see you, EXE fan, and hi, Tari. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. It's good to see you, of course, as always. We will have Tari back with us in a couple weeks with more Beowulf and Fighting Fantasy Gamebook fun times. Well, that's the first step. Wait, why are you already dead? Ultima Zero Remaster when? I've already seen a couple of memes about why did you not give me Morrowind? Oh, of course I'm over encumbered. I'm always over encumbered. Okay. I knew the minute I saw it. I'm like, of course. This is 100% going to do this. Well, well. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Word of the wise, maybe don't stand near your own traps next time. Might be a suggestion. He's like, yeah, yeah. You reversed engineered Akalabeth? Yep, exactly. Would not be Bethesda without it. I'm waiting, actually, for... I go near the log, and I get, like, you know, yeeted 700 feet into the air and destroyed. Some of the jank based on how you get hit by certain things is also an interesting experience. Security. I'm glad that that's a... Oh, hey. Oh, God. Shoot, why am I over encumbered again? Stop over encumbering me. Cheese wheel. Tari, this is just for you. Cheese wheel. Oh, God. The Skyrim remaster, I do not think the community would put up with. Cheese! Oh, yeah, that doesn't look at all. That's not at all ominous. Oh, boy. Oh. I just found the mouse button that does my thing. Interesting. Okay, that's useful to know. I'll have to make sure I don't hit that when I don't want to. Ooh. Better than my current shield. Let's drop the rough leather shield. Okay, let me see. So... Yep. Okay, good. So there's that. Okay, cool. Excellent. It's a remaster, Tari, allegedly, but I agree with you. I'm extremely impressed so far. And they also, like, redid the leveling system, supposedly. What if you can sight down this? Have a seat. I want to eventually make him into a mage. Like a destruction / sneak mage. Oh, God. What happened? Oh, no, no! Woo! All you have on you is rat meat? That iron short sword is probably going to be worth more than what I had. I had a steel short sword. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a good one, Tori. So far, the combat's okay. It's not like, I mean, you know, Oblivion combat is never going to make anybody forget, you know, other combats. But it is so far been okay. I need to see more, though. I've only played a little bit of it. Sneaking feels good. I love this visually, though. The lighting and everything. Oh, my goodness. But again, as I say, they changed around some of the leveling system. The other thing I don't love the scaling stuff, and so I need to know whether that scaling thing is still part of the picture or not. Oh, God. Who is that? So what is that? Oh, God. It's a shaman. No, it's a witch. A witch! Ah, the soul gem. Ah, yes, the soul gem. That is not worth it. I do feel... Solid Snage. Snage! I do feel a little bad for the Sky Oblivion folks, but to be honest, how long have they been working on that? And I understand that, you know, they're not getting paid for it. It was a labor of love. Believe me, I get it. I can't blame them and be like, oh, how dare Bethesda. I mean, like, you know... This is... Look at that. Graphically, this is very impressive so far. Damn it. Whoa. You can repair. Nice. Okay, right. So... All right. I don't need to repair these things yet, but that's good to know. It's too heavy. All right. 30 weight, 40 gold, or 8 weight, 30 gold. I mean... Am I impressed with the lockpicking? No. I'm glad to tell you all that if you're like, wait, they took away all the nostalgia. The lockpicking sucks as much as it always did. But I just... It looks so good that it honestly... It does feel wildly different. And in fairness, again, as I've said now many times, I have not played... I played Oblivion like 15 years ago, and I did win it. But I did not... I had to mod it eventually to get rid of the scaling, which I couldn't stand. But that's the thing, is that, like... I don't know how good my memory is in regards to what my initial reactions were. I absolutely, however, remember going through this basement and being like, yeah, this is... Like, look. It's very cool. What's up, big boss? Vincent from the 80s hit TV show Beauty and the Beast with Ron Perlman and Linda Hamilton. Yes, it's a good question. Why are we doing that? Okay. So it's 5 I have to switch to. Okay. got that classic font going on. Yep, I remember. I know that very well. Yep. I think that was his first work in television, if I'm not mistaken.
Glenroy, over here! I think that was all of them. Let me take a look around.
Have you seen the prisoner?
Yes, you have.
It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
Yes, sire. I will help you, sire.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen.
Oh, wow,
you know
bit.
the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
So this is the current conversation setup. The Nine guide and protect us.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks.
Or Professor
each a
X.
fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Okay, so here we go. Birth sign choice. Those born under the sign of the warrior. Now, again, I want to make this into basically a stealth mage. So under the sign of the warrior, benefit from increased strength and endurance. Probably not that, then. Fortified Magicka could be that, the mage. Sign of the thief, increased agility, speed, and luck. Obviously could be useful for the thief. The steed, just straight speed for this one. Those born under the sign of the apprentice have an increased amount of magicka, but are also more susceptible to magical attacks. 100-point magicka, but weak to magic. 100? No, that's no, no. Your birth sign grants invisibility for 60 seconds. Can be used once per day. Very cool, but too limited. Let's see. Born under the sign of the ritual can heal themselves and make the undead flee in horror. Forces the undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds. Can be used multiple times per day at a cost of 40 magicka points per cast. That's a lot of magicka points. Restores 200 points of health. Can be used once per day. It's not bad. The Atronach cannot regenerate magicka. The ability to absorb any magic cast at them. No. I don't. No thanks. Magically unlock doors and reflect damage from their attackers. Opens lock of average difficulty. Can be used once per day. 5%. No. Useless. The Lord increases armor rating by 15. Increases magic resistance by 15%. Interesting. The Lady increased willpower by 10. Endurance by 10. That's not bad. The Lover's Kiss paralyzes the target for 10 seconds. Reduces the caster's fatigue by 120 points. Can be used once per day. It's okay, but limited. And let's see. Those born under the sign of serpent can poison others, though it comes the cost of damage to their own fatigue. Deal 3 points of damage for 20 seconds. Also cures poison, dispels 90 points, damage, fatigue, 100 points to the caster. Use once per day. Yeah, I want something which is a little bit more from the beginning. So, I'd say the mage, the thief. I don't see the point of the steed when you could have the thief. It's 20 as opposed to 10, but still. The mage, the thief, the shadow. All right. I think it's the mage, the thief, the ritual, the shadow, or the ritual. The mage, the thief, the shadow, or the ritual. Again, I love the 60-second invisibility. I don't like the once per day. So instead, let's go to the mage, the thief, or the ritual. Forces the undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds. It's a lot of magicka, though. No, I think it's the mage or the thief. Yeah, big boss. That's true. All right, the mage or the thief, chat. That's the question. The mage increases magic up by 50 points. I am going to be turning this into more of a combo thief mage, but I think that in the short term, I think having agility and luck and speed all increased at the same time is valuable for what I'm doing here. So I am going to say the thief.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the thief shall guide your steps on the road to destiny.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
You got the impression they were just like, can we just have Patrick Stewart do a lot of readings? They're like, well, what does he have to say? Well, all he has to say is, no, none of us know our fate. But it's like, well, could we do that? But could you make it like 10 lines? No one knows our fate. To see the fate of doom of man is a ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Okay. You're an old septic. Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Okay, before you do that, I'm just going to save it, if that's all the same to you. I'm going to just save. I'll take that.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Who are the Blades?
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Right, Illness? Okay, thanks.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that it will not, in the end, be all right. So...
Watch your back, Boris. The Emperor's in danger. Oblivion, take you!
Not much farther.
Oh, God.
You'll never My blood for the Empire!
Ooh, that ricochet. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Okay, thanks. I'll take that. You suck.
The end is in sight.
Yes, sir.
Watch your back, Boris.
Protect the Emperor!
Wow. The assassins appearing and disappearing is pretty baller, I have to say. Love that shield. Oh, wait, what? Take that. Mm-hmm, yeah. door to the sanctum.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Oh boy, he's dead, man.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Not even gonna bother stealthing around here with these dudes.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Oh wait. Can I get over there? It didn't work.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
I don't know. I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Die, you
For the Emperor!
Yeah!
That's not smart.
This one's here! Long burn the dragon! Die, you
That's
scum!
not smart.
Dude, I'm trying to attack your guy. Maybe if you got the hell out of the way.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants.
Whoa.
He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Of Oblivion. Wait, I can't. Oh, but wait.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take the coals.
No. Talos, save us. We failed. I failed.
Yep, you failed.
The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead.
Yep, you screwed up.
The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power.
Power.
Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say.
Okay.
He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
That's a good question. And it all started like this. In West Philadelphia, born and no. I was taking the Joffrey.
He said that? Why?
Because I'm the best around, and no one's ever going to take me down. There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard
There
about.
is another.
But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order.
Okay.
Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Okay. How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced assassin. Am I right?
You must now choose your class. The major skills of your class will start higher than your other skills and will be easier to increase. So, specialization, stealth, speed, intelligence. Agent. Ooh, ooh. Oh, man alive. Oh, no, not acrobat. Agent. Acrobatics, illusion, marksman, mercantile security, speech. The only thing I don't have is favorite attributes. Favorite attributes, personality, and agility. Yes. Straight up, I'm an agent. Straight up now, tell me. Although I could also be a mage. Oh, man. Nightblade. Oh, wait. It could be this. It could be this. Mage. Sorcerer. Battle mage. Healer. Spell sword. Witch hunter. Nightblade. Acrobatics, alteration, athletics, blade, destruction, light armor, restoration. As much as I love the agent concept, yeah.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
Assassin wasn't a bad call, man. After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
No, please explain more.
Take it easy. You'll be fine. I know this is a lot to take in all at once. No one's more surprised than me that I'm sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But the Emperor trusted you for a reason, and I trust the Emperor. The Amulet of Kings must get to Joffrey at Wayne Priory. He'll know what to do with it.
Right.
Joffrey should know how to find the heir the Emperor spoke of. The amulet must reach Emperor Uriel's heir so a new Emperor can be crowned.
What about you? What will you
I'll stay
do?
here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Wait. Did you just take my sword from me? Yo, what? Dude, I like that katana. All right, fine. I'm just going to put the... I'm going to make sure... I'm just going to put this right around my... Oh, fine.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Oh. Okay. I'm just going to search his body.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Okay, I'm just going to search his body.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
I just want to pay my last respects. You know, it's really important that I...
Leave the Emperor in peace. Leave the Emperor in peace.
Okay. 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 Sounds good. The Emperor trusted you. Now leave. And I trust the Emperor. Not enough that I want, you know, to have you be saved or anything, but... Ah, the sewers. Okay. And the classic, have to have a sewer level. As we all know, it is a requirement of international law that every role-playing game must have a sewer level. Oh, God! Darn it! Jerk. I'm gonna take your garlic. How's that feel? I just beat you and I took your garlic. Yeah. Now I'm gonna take this shield. Then I'm gonna take this rat meat. Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. Now, as I was saying, I heard the music going, and I'm like, uh-oh. Like, I think I may have attracted some attention. Lovely. Wait a second. Yes! If Tari's still here, cheese! And some flour! Oh, man. I'm just gonna live down here. Don't need all of those. Hate to get rid of my other weapon with this, but I'll probably find others a long time before, so. It's a good question. I actually don't remember exactly how Morrowind starts. Blah. That's a shot right through his tooth. Too much light around here. For a stealth guy. Oh, that's right, that's right. The prison ship. I honestly had forgotten about that. Morrowind, another game I haven't played in forever. I still have the original. The physical copy that I bought 20 years ago or whatever it was. Bones. Bone. I did not see him, but I heard him. Ooh, it's a sewer rat. It's like a higher level of rat. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. How cool is that? Wow, it looks gorgeous. That's slick. The gate is sealed. Okay. Well. Yeah, that's gorgeous. No, I'm good. Escape the Imperial Sewers, main quest beginning. Right, that's true. That's true. All right, well, so far, I have to say, I'm knocking on wood here. No crashes to desktop. So far, no crashes to desktop. Although, there's always a first time. Yeah. It's my fault. I did it. Yeah, that's... Oh. Okay. It's loading? Maybe? Oh, okay. I thought it froze up, but it did not. Here we are. Well, chat, take a look. The red arrow in your compass shows the direction of Waynham Priory. You can walk there by following your compass, open your world map to travel there directly, or set off in any direction, begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck. The greatest appeal of every Bethesda game. Good luck. All right, I'm going to play this another 15, 20 minutes or so. I mean, okay, this is just the tutorial, right? But so far... Mud crabs? Oh, no. Woo! Got some crab meat. Yeah. Dandelions. Yeah, I am extremely impressed with how this looks graphically. Vilverin discovered. Hello.
Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, whoever did that. Suck it, Bandit Bowman. Thank you for the sub, Classic or sorry. I got into a fight with a jerk. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I hear the music. Shoot. These bandits, man. Here I am, just trying to talk to Classicor. And instead I can't even do it. Fur. What? Get the hell out of here. You know. I like that they're worth money, but... Don't need two of them. Rough leather boots. Okay. Ooh, mutton. Mutton today, mutton tomorrow, and stumps if it don't look like mutton the next day. What the hell William was thinking of? Okay. Ooh, immortal blood. The moons and stars were hidden from sight, making that particular loot before subs. Yeah, exactly. I was trying to fight the bandits. Thank you so much, Classicor, for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, but, I mean, they did, in fairness, change. I mean, the graphics are wildly different. And honestly, even some of the leveling stuff is different. Now, the scaling, which is the thing I didn't like about Oblivion, that I have to figure out how to get rid of. The moons and stars were hidden from sight, making that particular quiet night especially dark. The town guard had to carry torches to make their rounds, but the man who came to call at my chapel carried no light with him. I came to learn that Movarth Pekin could see in the dark almost as well as the light, an excellent talent considering his interests were exclusively nocturnal. One of my acolytes brought him to me, and from the look of him I first thought he was in need of healing. He was pale to the point of opalescence, with a face that looked like it had once been very handsome before some unspeakable suffering. The dark circles under his eyes bespoke exhaustion, but the eyes themselves were alert, intense, almost insane. He quickly dismissed my notion that he himself was ill, though he did want to discuss a specific disease. I don't know Hand of Code because I've only just got out of the tutorial area, so I don't know about the scaling. I don't like scaling. I want areas that I will get obliterated if I go there, and I also want areas that I will obliterate if I get to a certain power. I just don't like scaling. Vampirism, he said, and then paused at my quizzical look. I was told that you were someone I should seek out for help understanding it. Who told you that? I asked with a smile. Tessina Gray. I immediately remembered her. A brave, beautiful knight who had needed my assistance separating fact from fiction on the subject of the vampire. It had been 2 years, and I had never heard whether my advice had proved effective. You've spoken to her? How is her ladyship? I asked. Dead, Movarth replied coldly, and then, responding to my shock, he added to perhaps soften the blow. She said your advice was invaluable, at least for the one vampire. When last I talked to her, she was tracking another. It killed her. Then the advice I gave her was not enough, I sighed. Why do you think it would be enough for you? I was a teacher once myself, years ago, he said. Not in a university. A trainer in the Fighters Guild. But I know that if a student doesn't ask the right questions, the teacher cannot be responsible for his failure. I intend to ask you the right questions. And that he did. For hours he asked questions, and I answered what I could, but he never volunteered any information about himself. He never smiled. He only studied me with those intense eyes of his, committing every word I said to memory. Finally, I turned the questioning around. You said you were a trainer at the Fighters Guild. Are you on an assignment for them? No, he said curtly, and finally I could detect some weariness in those feverish eyes of his. I would like to continue this tomorrow night if I could. I need to get some sleep and absorb this. You sleep during the day, I smiled. To my surprise, he returned the smile, though it was more of a grimace. When tracking your prey, you adapt their habits. Yeah, sure, because he's not a vampire. The next day, he did return with more questions, these ones very specific. He wanted to know about the vampires of Eastern Skyrim. I told him about the most powerful tribe, the Volkihar, paranoid and cruel, whose very breath could freeze their victims' blood in the veins. I explained to him how they live beneath the ice of remote and haunted lakes, never venturing into the world of men except to feed. Movarth Pekin listened carefully and asked more questions into the night until at last he was ready to leave. I will not see you for a few days, he said, but I will return and tell you how helpful your information has been. True to his word, the man returned to my chapel shortly after midnight 4 days later. There was a fresh scar on his cheek, but he was smiling that grim but satisfied smile of his. Your advice helped me very much, he said. But you should know that the Volkihar have an additional ability you didn't mention. They can reach through the ice of their lakes without breaking it. It was quite a nasty surprise being grabbed from below without any warning. How remarkable, I said with a laugh, and terrifying. You're lucky you survived. I don't believe in luck. I believe in knowledge and training. Your information helped me, and my skill at melee combat sealed the bloodsucker's fate. I've never believed in weaponry of any kind. Too many unknowns. Even the best swordsmith has created a flawed blade, but you know what your body is capable of. I know I can land 1,000 blows without losing my balance, provided I get the first strike. The first strike? I murmured. So you must never be surprised. That is why I came to you, said Movarth. You know more than anyone alive about these monsters and all their cursed varieties across the land. Now you must tell me about the vampires of northern Valenwood. I did as he asked, and once again his questions taxed my knowledge. There were many tribes to cover. The Bonsamu, who were indistinguishable from Bosmer except when seen by candlelight. The Kiroth, who could disintegrate into mist. The Yekef, who swallowed men whole. The dread Telbath, who preyed on children, eventually taking their place in the family, waiting patiently for years before murdering them all in their unnatural hunger. Once again he bade me farewell, promising... Once again he bade me farewell, promising to return in a few weeks, and once again he returned as he said, just after midnight. This time Movarth had no fresh scars, but he again had new information. You were wrong about the Kiroth being unable to vaporize when pushed underwater, he said, patting my shoulder fondly. Fortunately, they cannot travel far in their mist form, and I was able to track it down. It must have surprised it fearfully. Your field knowledge is becoming impressive, I said. I should have had an acolyte like you decades ago. Now tell me, he said, of the vampires of Cyrodiil. I told him what I could. There was but one tribe in Cyrodiil, a powerful clan who had ousted all other competitors, much like the Imperials themselves had done. Their true name was unknown, lost in history, but they were experts at concealment. If they kept themselves well fed, they were indistinguishable from living persons. They were cultured, more civilized than the vampires of the provinces, preferring to feed on victims while they were asleep, unaware. They will be difficult to surprise, Movarth frowned. But I will seek one out and tell you what I learn. And then you will tell me of the vampires of High Rock and Hammerfell and elsewhere, and Black Marsh and Morrowind and the Somerset Isles, yes? I nodded, knowing then that this was a man on an eternal quest. He wouldn't be satisfied with but the barest hint of how things were. He needed to know it all. He did not return for a month, and on the night that he did, I could see his frustration and despair, though there were no lights burning in my chapel. I failed, he said as I lit a candle. You were right. I could not find a single one. I brought the light up to my face and smiled. He was surprised, even stunned by the pallor of my flesh, the dark hunger in my ageless eyes, and the teeth. Oh yes, I think the teeth definitely surprised the man who could not afford to be surprised. I haven't fed in 72 hours, I explained as I fell on him. He did not land the first blow, or the last. That's great. Very cool. All right, anything else on this bandit camp where people tried to attack me? Apple. Don't need this. Wait, what? Okay. Well, well, well. You draw power from the well. Okay, what did I get? Wait. Damn it. Don't I have current effects? I have no infamy. Killed 28, I killed 3. I found a place. Yeah. Pretty much, Triffid. That's exactly right. Yeah, that is pretty cool. All right, how do I know what's affecting me? Something's affecting me. But how do I know what it is? I thought so too, Atero. Oh, God bless America. I keep doing that. I thought so too, but I don't... Ooh, protect. Shield on self. Oh, that must have been the thing I just got. Okay. Let's put protect under... No. And then healing goes under 1. Uh-oh. Okay. I still don't know. So, did you say journal? Okay, journal. I'm in my journal. Quests, deliver the amulet. So now what? That's the red arrow. We got more going on over there. But, so... I see the character screen, but I don't know... Take a rest after you've increased your skills enough. Yeah, there's that. But I still don't see what the thing is that I just got. I don't see it under details. Oh, that's cool, Triffid. Oh, here it is. Active effects. Fortify agility, fortify luck, fortify speed. Okay, because of... And it shows what it came from. Okay. 300 seconds, so 5 minutes. Okay, got it. Now I understand. What? Ha-ha! One shot, one kill. Once I got the shot off. Took a little while, but... Ooh, I got a boat. Can I use a boat? Hey! Okay. I don't need... what are these things that I got? I got a shovel, which is going to be useful. I'm going to eat a cheese wheel. 2 of them, actually. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Looks like I cannot use that specifically. Look at this. Look at how gorgeous this is. Look at how gorgeous this is. Hey, what's up, Drake? Nice Khajiit you got there. Thank you, thank you. I've never played a Khajiit. And I'm making this guy basically into a stealth mage. Which means I need more offensive spells, too. But I like the idea that when I get into a fight, I just go... let me see. Get into a fight, I go... Nope. That. I know eventually I have to go in a certain direction, but... Right now, I'm just... Look at this. Ah! Take it from me if you can.
Actually, that's the way this one prefers it. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. You move like a pregnant cow.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of your own blood. Ooh, that first shield is cool. The first shield is probably not as good as the one I have. No, it's not. That's cool, but no. Too bad, Broseph. Better luck next time. Gonna need a better bow, too. Just walking around and the guy's just like, well, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, mm-hmm. What have we found? Fort Shulman, huh? Hello. Oh! Skeleton is just like walking along, like no big deal. What's up, Tom Tom? Ash, what's up? Stop right there, criminal scum. Exhausted mine? Are you headed out anyway in particular, or? Yeah. Do you think you have a clear vision of the future? Where are you headed? Where might you be? It was going to be a difficult shot, admittedly, Tom Tom. Admittedly. Rusty Iron War Axe, no thanks. I'll take the common soul gem, though. Bone meal. Delicious. Yeah, I got another one else, another time as well. Ooh, a bound helmet. Is that what you were talking about with the summoned stuff? Are these... I wonder if these are one use only, though. Bound helmet on self. Is that... Before I do anything with this, is that one... this... Do I permanently learn that, or is that a one-use only deal? Does anybody know? Because I don't remember from Oblivion. Because I would love to learn these. And I'm beginning to wonder, actually... You know what? I'm going to save it and I'm going to try. Let's put this in 7. No. 1. Put this in 7. Thank you. Whoa! Look at that! Oh my god, that's awesome! But it is a one-use only, unfortunately. Jeez! What is that? Holy crap. Wow. That's cool. All right. I'm going to reload that because I don't actually want to use that now. Damn. It's a one-use trick? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I should have realized. For a one brief shining moment, I was like, ooh! Oh, but no. That's where I just was, right? Yeah, okay. So... Yeah. Okay. Look at this. God, I cannot get over how amazing graphically compared to what we were dealing with. I also have to, I screwed up. I have to rebound the, or rebind the, okay, wait. So. Why is my... Okay, there we go. And I bet that's because this is because this is damaged, right? Maybe. Oh, no, it's just bloody, I guess. Okay. Okay. Love the lighting effects in this. Rat meat? Oh. Not bad. You know, the combat in this is not bad. Not bad. Just even in terms of the animations, it feels more, I don't know how you would describe it, like, more impactful. Like you're hitting when it seems like you're hitting. Although, of course, combat was better in this than in Morrowind, which was Janky McJank. Damn it. There we go. Bronze necklace, huh? Do not need that. I don't know what the bronze necklace does for me, but... It does have the old DLCs. It has Shivering Isles, and there's the other DLC, the name of which I never remember. And then I did get the deluxe thing with the horse armor and a couple of other quests in it, because I was like, you know what? I was very impressed today with the trailer showcase that they did, and I have been actually fairly impressed with what I've seen here, too. Really? Time to have an apple. Time to have a cheese wheel. Horse armor. It's a very tough call. I was thinking about doing the Suikoden remaster at some point as well. But, I don't know. I'm pretty impressed so far with this. Out of curiosity... Oh yeah, because it wants me to go back to the main quest, probably. I'll get on that clairvoyance later. Man, I wish that Thief... I had the water arrows. As in Thief. Those sarcophagi are going to spring open at some point. This is just absolutely going to happen. The remaster. The remake remaster. Reborn. Oblivion Remastered Reborn. Toaster Edition. Oh yeah, that doesn't look ominous at all. Oh my god, what? Shot on him. God damn it. No effect? Oh god! That seems bad. Okay, it seems bad. Okay, I can't hurt you normally. So, excuse me, I'm grabbing this. Okay, pardon me. I'm just gonna loot your tomb. Okay. Right, sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna go over here. Altar. Grab this. Ooh, summon scamp. Summon scamp. Okay. Summon scamp. That's a magic thing I can use. That's a tome. I can learn from tomes. Ghost, loot. Alright, let's see. Yes, I do. Summon scamp. Oh no! My skill level is too low. Okay, I'm sorry. I need more conjuration. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Sorry. So how do I hurt this guy? So how do I hurt this dude? You don't. All right, well. Fortunately, the ghost cannot apparently open doors or go through them, which is kind of not my experience, honestly, with ghosts in games. Generally, they can sort of go through things because they're kind of translucent and all that. Oh. Okay. Somehow he's not hit by those traps. I don't love that the combat music is still going on. You know what? Maybe I just get out. Close the door, be like, whoops. Can I punch him in the face? There's an enemy somewhere. Or is it just... Oh, God! I'm so sorry! I apologize! Oh, my God. All right, all right. Hey! Damn it, Wolf! I don't have time for this right now! A little busy! Fine. All right, now die. I'm trying to worry about a ghost. I don't have time for this crap. All right, you. All right. Here we go. My attack has no effect. I'm in big trouble. Wait, there's a chest. Okay. Oh no, I'm over encumbered. That's a bad time to be over encumbered. Eat 2 cheese wheels. All right, go. He's gonna follow me to the ends of the earth. Oh, damn it. Okay, we need some bone meal. Also a cheese wheel. Okay. The Roxy Inn. Okay, I'm going to the inn. Help me, good people of the Roxy Inn. I'm being pursued by a ghost. I was just there minding my own business. Oh, God, I'm still over encumbered. Eat another cheese wheel. I was just minding my own business. Hi.
Trouble?
Yes. Yes, there's trouble.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
Okay. Each attempt to persuade, you must admire, boast, joke, and course. Each of these actions raises or lowers the character's disposition. Don't take too long. When you hover over each possible action, it shows their reaction, love, like, dislike, or hate. Their disposition increases if you select a loved or liked action, decreases if you dislike or hate, based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is.
No, you do me too much honor. I can't argue with that. You should be ashamed. I doubt it. Excellent. I accept.
Okay.
That's very good.
Okay. I don't know why I did that.
Move along.
Can you help me? I have a ghost. There's a ghost following me, sir. Can you help me? There's a ghost. There's a ghost. Did he leave? Where did the ghost go? That's beautiful. There he is. There's the ghost. Okay, sir. Come with me, ghost. Okay, sir, you remember we had that great conversation just a little while ago? You remember that time? Okay. So there was a convo that we had, right? So this guy is a problem. Okay, help! Yes, sir. Go take care of him. I'm like, I had him, sir. I had it covered. But thank you for your help. Thank you, sir. So much, really. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. He was like, draws his sword. He's like, whoops, and then he's like, turns around. That's why I had some speechcraft. Okay, now, the only thing I have to figure out is how to sheathe my weapon, and then we've got to actually wrap up for the day. I had a ton of fun with this. Oh, my goodness. Sheath is F. Okay. Thank you, sir. That was really awesome. I am too, Classic Core. I'm really surprised. The ghost was like, I'm going to follow you to the ends of the earth. And I was like, fortunately, my friend here. What's your name?
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Not at all, sir. You are the one who was of service in this case. I'm just going to take everything that isn't nailed down. And then I'm going to investigate this in. That was... that was freaking awesome. Oh, man. And it was cool also when I was just running out of the fort. I'm like, I think it's fine. And all of a sudden it's like, ah! And I'm like, all right, okay, I'll just, let me see if I can fight him unequipped. And then a wolf's like, roar. I'm like, no, this is not the time. It's not the time for this discussion. All right, I have to say a couple things, Chad, about this. My childhood friend, Imperial Legion soldier. This was great. So this is what I'm thinking, chat, because we had a great turnout. I had a ton of fun. This is what I'm thinking. I am almost done with Neverwinter Nights: The Doom of Icewind Dale. And I do have some good news, because what I was thinking was, oh, wait. What's this? What's this achievement? 7.2% of players have this achievement. Yeah. And that's because nobody played the game yet, because it's me. Okay. I really want to keep playing this game. So what I think I'm going to do is this. I've been having a blast playing Expeditions Rome, and I don't want to give up on that. But Expeditions Rome is a GOG game, literally a GOG game. So what I'm going to do is, after Neverwinter Nights 2, wow, there's a massive bumblebee that just bumped into my window outside. Hello, bee. After I finish Doom of Icewind Dale, which I should do within the next session or two, I'm going to then move into Expeditions Rome on GOG.com, and I'm going to play this over here, because I feel like I had a blast with this. Normally, I do not do this where there's like the new hotness and then I want to play it. But I am having a blast with it, and I'm very surprised. I think Classic Wars Term is a good one for me. I'm surprised how much better I'm enjoying it. Now, the scaling may be an issue. I don't know, how well the game's going to hold up over time. I've only played it like just about 3 hours, but it's a lot more than I liked so far. And I did buy the horse armor. I got to play it. That's exactly right. Did you, it seemed like you did, but correct me if I'm wrong. Did folks enjoy me doing this playthrough, watching this playthrough? Were folks having a good time? Because I was having a good time. Yeah. Prince Justin, are you cool, though, with the fact that it means I'm going to be doing Expeditions Rome on the other channel? Is that... I'm hilarious. I know. That's what we have to do. Classic, we have to go track down all Yetis and dragons and bring them down to the Imperial Guard. And he's always going to be sitting in the same spot. He's like, yes. And I'm just like, sir, can you help me? True. Okay. I think I'm going to do that, because that was a blast. I really enjoyed that a lot. Oh man. I really like the way the Khajiit looks. I've still got to work out, because what I want to do is I want to get more like offensive magic spells, have those be the main things I use. And then obviously the bow would also be something from a distance. But in the end, I don't mind doing stealth archery, but in the end, I'd like to be sort of, like I said, the stealth mage. Maybe archery, then blast things from a distance, and in an emergency, sword and shield. But I don't really want to be a sword and board guy overall. So that was so funny. Oh my God. Because I thought maybe he was going to hit it and it'd be like no effect, and then the ghost was going to kill him. And then I was like, then what do I do? But instead he's just like, and did you notice there was a pause? He's like, he waits and he's like, and the ghost is like, just obliterated. Oh my goodness me. What fun. Boy, that was great. Had a blast. Had a really good time. But now, chat, I do have to get going, because I am due over on GOG.com in about 15 minutes. So I'm going to get going. And also, I think it's very appropriate that I'm wearing this. What doesn't kill you gives you XP. And that's what happened. We went into a fort. We opened up the ghost stuff. I wonder if there's anything left over. I don't think so. I think I looted everything in that place. And then we got rid of it. So, Nightblade minus the blade. That is a good point, Bit. I suppose it's more of a night mage. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to rise up on out of here and get going, because I got to get over to GOG.com. If you like what you saw and heard today, please make sure to follow the channel. Check out our YouTube, !ArvTube, Discord, !ArvCord. Also, by the way, new record over on YouTube. We had 8 concurrent viewers. Welcome, everybody on YouTube. I always stream concurrently on YouTube and Twitch, so I hope you will continue to join us. Please do subscribe to us over on YouTube as well. We're almost up to 1,100 subscribers, and I want to be able to do that from both places. This was a blast. And if you want more from me, I will be over at GOG.com's Twitch channel in just about 12 minutes now to play what I think will be the conclusion or the next to the last session of Neverwinter Nights Doom of Icewind Dale. Very pumped up for that. And then, as I say, after that, Expeditions Rome over there, and I'm going to be doing Oblivion here, at least for a while. I'm really Wow, it was really great. So if you like what you saw and heard today, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube !ArvTube. Again, sub there. Discord ! It's free to sub at YouTube, by the way, but it really does help us out. Discord ! !ArvCord. Twitter ! !Arv tweets. Blue Sky ! !Arv Sky. Website arvanelleron.com. Financially ! !Arv shop. That's the merchandise area. You can get cool swag for yourself and to support the channel. ! Arv Treon is the Patreon. You can get cool stuff like epic character backgrounds written for you by yours truly, an award-winning author. I will say it's fair to say that I can now say that officially. You can also get epic character backgrounds written for you. You can get also inspirations to help our tabletop players. See you, Hellness. I'm looking forward to seeing what you think of the game too, of the remastered version. So Icarus for my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Library. Oh, thank you also to those who subbed today to the channel and get those custom sub badges and emotes. I appreciate that. Icarus, my graphic novel from Athos Arts, award-winning. Library is my best-selling tales and tomes from the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And Greyshade, which is my Grey Assassin trilogy. Also a book in there, award-winning, Greyshade, with several other books that are blurbed by such notables as Darcy Little Badger and Julie Ternada and Ed Greenwood and others. You can get that from Athos Arts right at that link, Greyshade. You can get the audiobook of Greyshade from our very own Trent Sparks. And you can also get pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade from Brandon O'Brien and Alligator Alley Entertainment. That will be coming out Gen Con this year, August of this year. It will be an awesome time. Otherwise, as always, BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message we'll do so for others in that situation in the future. Thank you to everyone who was here today. Thank you to everyone on my YouTube channel watching. Thank you on Twitch to my wonderful mods, Hillness, Prince Justin, Triffity Mats, the best in the business. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters and subscribers, Hillness, Prince Justin, Triffity Mats, Nonstop Classicor. And thank you to my, no bingus, I guess. And thank you to my wonderful viewers. Thank you to Ash. Thank you to Atero. Thank you to Basic Panther. Thank you to Baron Valar. Thank you to Big Boss, of course. Thank you to Bit 101. Always a pleasure. Thank you to Dark Sinner, to Darth Sisu. Thank you to Geister. Thank you to Hand of Code. Hand of Code, thank you for making me your first Oblivion Remastered stop. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to Imaginary Exponent. Thank you to Jagtress. Thank you to Cosmos. Thank you to Mr. Jonas. Of course, to Mr. Still Rose, Silver 10th, Tonica, and the Sparkly Wallflower. Really good stream today, folks. Really enjoyed it. Thank you all for making that the case. I will see you lovely folks over on GOG.com in about 9 minutes. I'm going to get on out of here. Also, I will be back on Thursday night for a late stream, apparently maybe of Oblivion, it looks like, but it's going to be very late after I get back from watching the launch event for C.S.E. Cooney's Saint Death's Herald, which I'm very excited to do in Queens after I get out of work there. So I will be back late, but I will be back on my channel Thursday night late for that. But I'll see you in a little bit over on GOG.com's Twitch channel. Until then, everyone, please be good to each other and remember the Amulet of Kings and don't mess with Imperial Guards. Everyone be good to each other. Bye for now.